everyone, welcome back to Mentor Musings. My name is Dennis. Today it's just me and Brett. We're going to have a little chat. Hey, Brett, how are you?
Hey, morning, Dennis. How are you today?
Doing great. Hey, I heard you were on vacation down in Florida. How was that?
Yeah, little mini vacation. Other than the parking lot, I've traveled. Getting down there, it was fantastic. Played a little golf, got a little exercise in. Still did a little bit of work, but yeah, back better than ever, refreshed and ready to go.
Oh, nice. Excellent. All right, so let me just jump right into it. I want to talk about like the three pillars of success, and from an old professor that told me this many years ago, that it takes talent, timing, and tenacity for any kind of like success in life, business, what have you. And let me kind of just explain their reasoning for saying this. Talent's only going to get you so far, and tenacity is just going to help support that. So anybody that is consistent or has the fortitude of just pounding away and grinding away at anything in life, they're going to be able to overcome those who are just talented and just relying on talent. Now, timing. Timing is essential in timing the market, timing a business, timing, anything. Timing is a very essential element to success, obviously. And so this leads me to saying that tenacity is kind of like the glue that holds all of this, pillar together. What is your take on this?
Yeah, I actually really like that. I thought I've heard all of the sayings and different approaches, and I like the three T's of that, right? And it's giving me a little bit of time to think about it. And I do think I take them in the reverse order, right? I think you had talent. What do we say? Talent, timing, and tenacity. I'd start with tenacity or hard work, right? In a simpler term that say, hey, if you put your effort into it, man, you're going to create your luck by, again, by driving through. I think timing is important, right? Everything in life is comes down to that, right place, right time. But I think also if you put the work in, you give yourself a much better opportunity, because I think a lot of times people think, well, I'm just not lucky. Well, I think luck is, putting the work in and being ready and looking for the opportunity when it presents itself. And then the last piece is talent. I do agree that you've got to have a core set of skills to take advantage of it. But I also think if you've got the right approach and personality, and maybe not even personality, you can teach yourself certain things, right? I mean, both of us have gone down some different paths, but, always be learning. And I think we're at a time when everything's evolving. So I think talent matters, but I would take hard work over talent any day of the week, because I think that can push through. And like I said, you can learn certain skill sets. I think the only other thing that I would add to that, and I don't know how we come up with the T, is, passion, right? I think those three things, plus you've got to be passionate or excited about what you're focused on. Because that's one thing, my thinking has kind of changed over the years where, I thought just pure execution on a good business idea will drive success. But I think more and more people can see through that if you're not passionate. I mean, I always use the example, you start up your business. If you're not passionate about the problem that you're solving for your customers, it's going to really be hard for your team and your employees to get excited and passionate about it. And third, right, is the customer's going to get excited. And so I just think you're creating a lot of extra work for yourself if you're not passionate about it. So it's not the end all be all, but I think that would be the fourth pillar. If I had to add one, was that area. So if we can come up with a better name than the P, three T's and a P, or I'll leave that one to you, Dennis.
All right. Well, I'll work on the alliteration. Well, thank you, Brett. I appreciate it. It's going to be a short one for us today. So I appreciate everybody that tunes in, watches, listens to us on Spotify, iTunes, Stitchers, anywhere that you can go and you can listen to us. Please do give us a like, subscribe, send us a message on either Twitter. Brett's on Twitter. He's on LinkedIn. He's got his own website. Can you plug your website?
Yeah, just bretttrainer.com, three T's in there with an OR at the end. But
there you go.
Yeah, check it out. And I would encourage people to even hit our LinkedIn page, right? You can follow that page and catch all the latest with all the platforms there as well.
Absolutely.
So
There is a new episode or a new video that goes up every week. We're trying to develop a community. We want everybody to be involved and provide their own insights and their own musings. Hey, you had something happen this week. Hey, let's talk about it. You can reach out to me on Twitter, Dennis Kreger, and yeah, we can set up something. We can do a little bit interview like we do with JC, Brett. We can bring everybody along and have maybe even a coaching session.
Yeah, I love that idea. And again, send us your thoughts. I mean, this is here for you guys. You've heard a few of our episodes. JC and I like to talk, and and we've got opinions. So if there's things top of mind for folks, please do, reach in. We may even bring you onto the program to talk about it, or at least we'll cover it in one of the episodes.
We would love to have you. So thank you again, and we hope to see you in the next one.
Yep. Have a great day. Thanks, Dennis.
You're welcome. Take care.
Cheers.
Hey guys, JC here with Mentor Musings. I wanted to post a reaction video to the episode that just aired where Dennis and Brett talk about a really cool topic, the 3 pillars of success, I think Dennis called them. Those being talent, timing, and tenacity. And no doubt whatsoever, those are really important. But let me give you an alternative opinion here. Those 3 things can also be huge liabilities if deployed incorrectly. So let's talk about timing. A lot of entrepreneurs fall into this ready, aim syndrome, right? Where they believe that they must time the opportunity in the market just right before they pull the trigger. Inversely, people think that the opportunity window is so narrow that they must act now without proper planning, capitalization, all of that. So timing can become a huge liability as you look to start your venture. What about talent? How is it possible talent could be a liability? Well, the truth is it's less about what you know and what you can do when you start your business. It's more about what you can come to know and learn to do with your business over time. Highly talented people rely on their talent too much. But what if your talent that you have is not the solution to the problem? You constantly have to be learning regardless of how skilled you are in any one or any particular areas. And then the last piece, tenacity. Listen, tenacity probably, in my opinion, the most important of the list. But the truth is that tenacity can cause more problems than it can solve. For example, you have a problem and you refuse to relent on addressing that problem, which, by the way, not every problem has to be addressed, okay? But number 2, you don't relent on solving that problem, and you just grind yourself out. You just drag yourself out. You refuse to quit. You refuse to let this go. And yeah, maybe you solve that, but what happens when that same problem pops up again? You're no further along other than just grinding it out and being tenacious again and not rescoping the problem and thinking about new solutions. And then here's one more thing, guys, is that I like to say every startup exits. It's only a question if you exit up or exit down, okay? And sometimes the correct decision, as hard as it may be, is to actually stop. Because if you want to be a successful entrepreneur, you have to think about this startup, your passion, your mission as just one opportunity, right? And maybe it's the only opportunity that you're interested in, that's okay. But sometimes the right decision is to relinquish that opportunity. So tenacity can be a liability. Again, all 3 very important, but those pillars do come with some pointy edges. So be really careful and don't just deploy them blindly.